Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I went to Turkey a couple of weeks ago and I was just mesmerized with how beautiful Turkish people are. Girls, boys, uncles, aunties, they're all just so naturally beautiful. As an episode 2, my world makeup series, I wanted to do a full face of Turkish makeup only, and I've heard so many good things about this particular brand called Golden Rose. And to do a full face of Turkish makeup, I didn't want to stick to just one brand, so I searched and searched and searched to find out more Turkish makeup. So they don't have a lot of, as far as I know, regional makeup. But if I'm wrong, please let me know, guys. But from my research, what I came to know is Flormar is supposed to be, I think, an Italian brand or something like that, but now it's one of the most popular brands in Turkey. And also I got a bag of Golden Rose. These are the two brands that we're gonna be working with. I also noticed that not many people wear makeup at all in Turkey, and when they do, they really do. From Flormar, they had a couple of different formula of foundation, and I was really surprised to see a foundation dark enough to suit my skin color. Turkey doesn't have a lot of dark people naturally, so they don't carry dark foundations. So all the stores I went to, they didn't have anything dark. Concealers, foundations, nothing of that sort. The lady was so confused about my shade. I don't think any tourists go makeup shopping. I don't know, she just seemed so confused. And when I asked her for a foundation, all she said is, oh sorry, I don't have. And then as I was walking through the store, I saw this whole array of foundations and concealers, pot, liquid, cream, little triangle correctors. They had my shade. She didn't know. Shall I start? Perfect coverage foundation, 12 hour with SPF of 15. And this is in the shade 115 Toffee. If you like the way my makeup turns out today, you can get yourself the Flormar if you are in Middle East. I think it's also available in India. I mean, it's such a perfect match for me, and it's so funny how she didn't know that she had a foundation that matched me. And even when I asked her for the concealer, she said she doesn't have, so I actually picked up a contouring quad because the contour shades were my concealer shades. I was like, maybe I can make it work like that. But I did find a concealer at the end of the day. This foundation smells like my mom's old foundation, you know, like kind of has an old lady makeup smell. I'm not calling my mom an old lady. I'm saying, you know, the 90s makeup, it has a peculiar smell. This kind of has that smell. Wow, it's blending out really nicely. I wish my Marc Jacob foundation was this shade. If you haven't seen that review, guys, check it out right here. This really looks like skin on my skin. It just looks like I have a light layer of makeup on, and it's got pretty good coverage. Moving on, we've got the lifting concealer in the shade Capaccino, and this says SPF 20 as well. I'm surprised that there's SPF in everything, and I like it. It's a very light feeling creamy concealer, almost liquid but still in the cream category, and it is blending out like butter. Wow. All right, what do we have next? We are moving on to the brows, and I'm using the product called Golden Rose Long Stay Precise Brow Liner. And this is actually reminding me of the micro brow or whatever that's called from NYX. That is one of my favorite brow pencils. I just love how precise it is, how pointy it is. You can draw really natural hair-like strokes. In fact, I would go on to say that I like this better than the NYX one. Oh, also Golden Rose and Flormar both are definitely cruelty-free. And Turkey is so good with their stray cats and everything. They actually neuter all their stray cats at the vet and put them back on the street so that people can pet stray cats. Like where I'm from, people torture and kill stray animals. So I was just like, oh. Even the dogs over there just look so happy and pet, and like any stray dog just comes to you and like does this, you know, where you can just scratch its tummy. Whew, I'm going off on a tangent. Let's do eyes. Picking up the Golden Rose Wet and Dry Eyeshadow in the shade 01. I was actually drawn to this blue right here. They had a lot of very neutral, bronzy, goldy, nude shades, but how many nude eyeshadows can you have, right? It smells like powder, and there's quite a lot of kickback. All right, the payoff is not so bad. But that color is beautiful. I'm not getting this on my eyelid. You see that? It's okay. Like, it's okay. So all I'm doing is taking this eyeshadow all the way up to my crease and just blending it out with the same brush. It's one eyeshadow, not doing anything fancy with it. I'm gonna take a clean brush and really buff out the edges. I'm going for a movie with my nephews after this, and they are not used to seeing women in makeup, so I have a lot of explaining to do for my blue eyeshadow today, just in a couple of hours. Now since this eyeshadow says wet and dry, let's see how it fares with a wet brush. Whoa, okay. Okay, that definitely gave the eyeshadow a very metallic finish, but it's also lifting off. It's not kind of patchy. I wonder why. Do you see right there where I'm applying it? The eyeshadow is just lifting off. Why? Why is there a spot there? I'm gonna take a pencil brush, dip it in the same color, and get it to my lower lash line as well. I'm gonna wet this tiny pencil brush with a little bit of my makeup fixing mist. I'm dipping it into this white, almost metallic silver shade. And let me try and pop that to my inner corner. That is pretty, but it's not the prettiest thing I've seen. It's like everywhere. It's so powdery, guys. Look at that. I'm gonna apply it right. Oh, okay. I don't need that much pigment now. I wanted it to be a natural day, and now I've got blue eyeshadow and a blinding silver highlight. By the way, I went for this look because this is a look that I saw a lot of Turkish women wear. But anyways, let me know if you'd like me to do a comparative video. I'll speak more about what I saw in Turkey and Turkish makeup in that video. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this deep navy blue and deepen up that outer corner just a little bit with this Quadro eyeliner. Golden Rose Smart Eyeliner, matte and intense black. They had so many options for eyeliner, and I honestly didn't know which one to pick, and the lady at the counter helped me with this one, so that's what I picked. Let's put on a line on the top of my eyelid. The brush is really fine, which helps in getting really detailed work, like your inner wing, I don't know what it's called, or your outer wing, but it's really burning my eyes. I'm not even able to form my sentences properly. Like this right here is burning me so much. I wouldn't really call it the blackest eyeliner I own, but it is pretty black. It is matte. It's okay. I honestly don't think I will ever reach to this eyeliner again because it's just burning my eyelids. To finish off the eyes, we've got the Flormar OM lashes. Let's see what the brush looks like. Ooh, I like big fat brushes like this. They usually give you a lot of volume, but it also makes it very difficult to get your lower lashes. But anyways. And the formula seems to be a little dry, which stops it from getting all over the lid and under eye area. Moving on to blush, I've got the powder blush, Soft and Silky from Golden Rose. And I have it in the shade Coral Rose. I really like the packaging of this. I think it's really cute. But I also have to say that I found it very difficult to find a blush for my complexion. Excuse me. Once again, the blushes were all for much fairer skin tone. So this was literally the darkest blush that they had. It kind of reminds me of MAC's Gingerly, which used to be like a cult favorite back in the day when everybody was crazy about MAC. Ooh, pretty. I did not buy a highlighter, so what I'm gonna do is pick up a tiny touch of this white eyeshadow and go over my face ever so slightly to give me just a little something. And for the last and final item on my face, wait a minute, that's not the last and final item. I've got a lip liner. Flormar, it's a Style-Matic lip pencil in the shade SL09. Mama is impressed. Oh my gosh, that's so creamy and that is so pretty. Like this is the version of Spice lip liner for darker girls. Like when YouTube started, so many people recommended the Spice lip liner to me because I'm Indian, so I'm brown. So Spice lip liner should universally look good on every brown girl. But hey, every brown girl doesn't have the same skin tone, okay? Spice never looked good on me. I have a brand new Spice that I bought like 5 years ago, which I never used. This is what it should have looked like. Are you seeing this? I love the shade. I love this lip liner. I love everything about it. And I'm so happy that you get Flormar in Kuwait because I'd be so sad when this runs out. Girl. Moving on to my final item. Finally, Golden Rose liquid lipstick. It is in the shade 112. Smells like vanilla. That color is beautiful and that feels amazing. I love the lipstick. Love it. And I think we should warm up the face a little bit. So let me go and grab myself a bronzer. And that brings us to the end of this video. We've got a full face of just Turkish makeup, and here are my observations. I feel and I saw that Turkish women are into really natural makeup, so most of the colors that I saw were shades of nude for blushes, for eyeshadows, for lipstick, but nude for fair, really pale fair girls. From the products that I've tried today, what I'm in love with is the foundation, concealer and the lip liner from Flormar, the lipstick, the eyebrow pencil and the blush from Golden Rose, and I've heard all of their lipstick formulas are really good. And what I did not care for is this eyeshadow quad. This mascara was for me, and this eyeliner was a total for me. But all in all, I think we've gotten away with a pretty good look for the day. What do you think my nephews are gonna say? Kachumai, why do you have blue on your eyelid? I'd be like, Kachumai was bored and put blue on her eyelid. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know which other countries' makeup you would like me to try next, and let me also know which are the products that I should get, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I shall see you later.